What up, everybody? Late Night Live, episode 106. And are we missing some people tonight, Chris?
We seem to be missing people.
What's going on?
Well, I guess we're going back to the way this thing started.
Hey, but are you at least excited to be here tonight?
Oh, of course. I'm always excited to be here.
Excited! I'm so excited!
All right, good. How was your week, buddy?
Well, it wasn't bad. I mean, we have some electrical issues at the house. I finally beat Resident Evil 8. Went back and played that one. Since I got me a new computer, I played Dune Awakening. On my Switch 2, I've gone back to Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D.
People are falling asleep to your stream.
Oh, it must have been all the jump scares that happened in that game.
No, actually, I was watching your stream too, and I saw a jump scare, and like that's the one you need to make as like a YouTube short, because you were generally scared.
There were quite a few in that one. I hated that. I hate those cheap jump scares in games. What else?
Hey, who's that?
That's Dathan.
Dathan, can you hear us?
Dathan, blink twice if you're being held hostage.
Are you excited?
I'm so excited! I'm so excited!
Can you see us?
No, I can hear you guys. I was going to see how long I could go.
Oh, okay.
I also got to play Cyberpunk 2077, since I now have a computer that can function with that game. So
can't you just play that on your Switch too, though?
It's the superior version, so I'm gonna play it on my Switch too, since I own it there as well. But yeah, right. So
just doing it because you can.
Yeah, it was a good week.
Just doing a little PC flex.
Got to with this thing. I mean, I only paid $900 for it from Costco.
That's not bad.
No, it was a pretty good deal. It does everything I need it to do. So,
will it run TurboTax? That's all. That's all that matters.
I don't use TurboTax, but all my bank accounts are like, you should file with TurboTax. We got a sweet deal for you.
Well, I saw there was like $0 online for like their web browser. I'm like, no, you got to use that. You got to use their program, right? Whatever. Yeah. What's up, Jason? Meatball Saucy's in the chat. PB and J. Mike Hockhurts, what's up? Calvin Wong's here. And some guy named Asa Jacks, Media Grounds. I don't know who you are. 8-Bit Gaming Legend. Dathan. What's up, man?
Up?
How's life? Did we talk since your Seahawks got to the Super Bowl?
No, because the Seahawks went to the Super Bowl. They won on Sunday, and it's Friday.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So are you excited?
I'm so excited! I'm so excited!
If you play that one more time, I'm gonna leave, and that'll be it for the night. So choose your next button on the board wisely. Carry on.
No.
Yeah, I am pretty excited they made it. That was quite the game. I did not sit down the entire fourth quarter. I was pacing in the living room and the kitchen for that whole fourth quarter. But
you were nervous.
I wasn't.
But you lost. Like, you lost money.
Oh, I did. Not much. It wasn't hardly anything. But I didn't. It was just the anxiety is what it was. And I called it. I said that Sam Darnold needs to be an NFC champion quarterback to win that game. And he was. He was not a game manager. He was an NFC champion quarterback, and he played lights out. He was solid. But I'm excited for the game a week from Sunday, and I'm feel pretty confident that they're gonna take care of business, and we'll see what happens.
Are you going to put any money down on the Patriots to win?
No, I don't think so. I think it was usually the Super Bowl. I usually do bets that are just kind of off the wall ones. I think there's a couple that are, a non-QB throws a pass, or 3 different players throw a pass, and there's always the coin toss and all the different ones. One of the ones that's kind of it's funny for people, but not for Seahawks fans. It's, do the Seahawks throw a pass on the 1 yard line?
Oh God!
And do they throw a pass on the 1 yard line to score a touchdown type thing? But I don't know. I'll do my bet like on Friday. I'll do the DraftKings, and we'll see what they got on
there. I'd seen one somebody online was like they should just sign Marshawn Lynch to a 1-day contract and get the ball on the 1 yard line and then give it to him to run.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. They brought him back in 2018, I think it was. And I think it was against the Raiders. He scored a 2-yard touchdown. So I guess that's something.
Yeah.
I love, I was in a couple other streams last week or this week. And I'm just in the chat and people were like, "Hey, Garage Gamer, great job with your Seahawks." I'm like, I'm not the major Seahawks fan here. That's Dathan.
That's me.
They're getting me confused. Maybe they just assume since I live out here that I'm the big Seahawks fan. I'm not, but I'll bask in some of their glory, I guess. Is that whatever.
I will say that getting the number 1 seed in the AFC or the NFC is crucial for a playoff run. When you think about it, I mean, the Seahawks they win 2 home games and they're going to the Super Bowl just like that. So I think that is imperative to getting to the Super Bowl for most teams.
I would agree.
So, and it was good to see them, to finish out the season beating the Rams and beating the Niners, and then doing it again. And they were projected to finish dead last in the NFC. I think they're to go to the Super Bowl. I think they were really? Plus 6,000 to get to the Super Bowl. So they proved them wrong.
Yeah,
proved me wrong. I'm pretty excited that they're going there and they got a good chance. And some news broke out today that the team may be for sale, but that's not. That was somebody was running their mouth or in the news spread, and it's not true. They're not for sale. They will be eventually, but not right now.
No, it makes sense to sell high. You got to sell, when the the chicken's laying her eggs, or I don't know whatever the expression is. You sell high and you buy low. So I don't know. It's all going to go to Paul Allen's his charities anyway. So let's make some money for charity.
Yep, I agree. $8 billion.
Exactly. All right. Anything going on this week? Do you guys play any video games? Chris, you kind of mentioned it a little bit, but go into it a little more here.
So, Dragon Quest 1 HD 2D remake. I'm almost done with that one. Odd thing is, I didn't know that I'd somehow picked the difficulty mode that my character couldn't die. So every battle I've gotten into, he hits 1 HP, and I'm able to end the fights. I didn't even know that was an option. What else? I mean, Dune Awakening I finally got to play, and it just plays like Conan the Exiles, if you've played that one.
No.
Yeah, it plays similar to that.
No good?
It's in the Dune world. Well, you have to build your base and then kind of go out from there, but it plays just like an MMO. Well, there you go. But that's what I've done for games so far. And of course, I went and saw Return to Silent Hill. What a waste of time that was.
Really? It's a movie?
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything about it.
It's a so it's the same director who directed the original Silent Hill movie back in 2006 came back to do this one, and they just remade Silent Hill 2 the game, but instead of actually like trying to make the movie around the psychology, they were like, oh hey, he goes to this location in the game, we're going to have that, and then he'll go to this location, and then I'll go to this location, but we're not going to really like tie him together so you know why he's going to any of these locations. So if you didn't play the game, you're going to have no idea why he's doing what he's doing.
Did it get bad reviews?
Oh, I think it's sitting at 7% in Rotten Tomatoes right now,
Ouch.
and user reviews are like maybe 10%. So it's pretty bad.
Okay. You didn't go see the Melania movie?
No, I don't want to watch a documentary in the theater. I just don't do that.
Oh, that's all right. Next time. All right, Dathan, did you play any games last week?
I didn't have any time this last week with working and stuff going on. So, but maybe this weekend we'll see. Next weekend, definitely not for sure.
There's no football this weekend, so might
There's
as well.
no football, but the weather is supposed to be nice tomorrow. So I'm going to try and get some stuff done around the house. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. No games.
All right.
Not yet.
What? Well, I played a couple games, so I wanted to talk about Highguard. Have you guys? Did we talk about Highguard yet?
No.
I don't think so.
I think it was announced at the Game Awards or something. So I have some video.
Oh, I did play this one.
Yeah, so it's free to play. It's a PvP. It's a 3-on-3 PvP, like loot shooter kind of thing. And hey, it's free. And one of my buddies on PlayStation, he messaged me. He's like, "Are you able to get out of the training mode?" And I was like, "Yeah," because he was having a hard time just getting into the lobby. But I had no problem with that. But you got a lot of weapons. One character, you get to ride a bear. So it's kind of like got a lot of ideas going on all at once, but it's nothing like that plays like really cohesively. But you do got a lot of weapons.
I mean, the maps are for three versus 3. The maps are a little bit too big, and majority of it you end up spending on either your castle side or their castle side, and it's just, for what I played and everything, I was like, yeah, it's an interesting concept, but I mean, 3 versus 3 with the map as big as it was, and the team I was playing with, we only got like halfway through the map before we ended up back at our base, and we were kind of like,
did you do the tutorial here?
Yeah, I did the tutorial.
This is me in the tutorial. It was teaching you how to bring people back to life.
Yeah, the problem with that is every time one of your teammates gets like quote unquote killed to where you can bring them back, the enemy just has to hit them once and they're dead and you can't bring them back. And so then they get stuck in like a waiting to respawn loop.
Yeah.
And so it's just, I don't know. There's potential here for something, but at the same time, it's also like Overwatch, Team Fortress. You know, if you love those games, you'll play them, but if you don't, you'll find something else.
I think the best mechanic I liked was right here. The chopping of the bricks or whatever these are, blue ice crystals, the harvest Harvest Vesper. You're harvesting Vesper, but to throw the axe, you're just clicking the right thumbstick, and you have to do it at the right time. And if you get it perfect, you get an extra swing at the end. Mike Hawkhurts, you shouldn't give up. Fortnite was considered a miserable failure when it first launched. This had a lot more usable base right out of the gate. Yeah, so there you go, Chris.
Yeah, well, it's from the creators of Titanfall, and so there's there's a lot of already for gamers. There's a lot of trust already built up from these guys. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they do with it.
Yeah, you get a rocket launcher. It gets really interesting. You almost have the character I started out with. You have like you got like Wolverine's claws, and you can just break down sides of buildings with your claws. I think I'm gonna try it here. Oh no, I'm gonna use the rocket launcher. But yeah, part of it too, you have to build your base, and it's got some good cons. Like I don't know, it's like you're saying. I think the map is too big. All it really needs is like a capture the flag kind of thing. Meatball Saucy. I finally beat MMPR Rangers this week. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Good fun title. Nice. And then, this was okay. It was free. That's the best thing going for it. They'll keep working on it. Then when they get a big license like Star Wars, the game will either take off or go chapter 11. Yeah, that'd be cool if they did something with Star Wars. Like they could do kind of that one massive map where they, you could do like all those characters on Star Wars against each other. I mean, they've done it before. Oh, Dathan, are you gonna play this?
Probably not. Honestly, I'm just not really that. These are games that I don't really.
But it's free.
I don't care. I would rather use my time for something else besides this. No offense to anybody that plays it or that likes it. I mean, that's just not my cup of tea.
That's what I'm saying. Is there's people that they play it and they love these types of games. That's I played it
for them.
So, but just like Overwatch and Team Fortress, I'm not a big fan of these ones, so it probably won't be something I go back to.
All right. Meatball Saucy says, nope, not for me. All right, moving on. Another game I played next week was the Star Trek game. So the demo is out for Star Trek Voyager. Across what's it called? Across the Dimensions or something. And it's like a strategy game. Like a
I'm out.
You're out.
Like, I'm out.
Chris, you watched Star Trek Voyager, right?
Yeah, I
so
watched
like
them.
When it's basically you're starting from the beginning of season 1 and your ship gets thrown 80,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant, and basically it's destroyed pretty much the whole ship. You got to rebuild everything, and you got to go around to planets and build up your energy, and then you got to build up your crew, but you're following kind of the same path of the story as the show did, but you can choose a new path if you want. So you can have different characters go on different missions, and that part's interesting. The demo, basically, I felt like I was just playing the first episode. But it comes out later in February. It plays really good. Like
What are you playing it on?
I was playing it on my PS5.
Oh, okay.
Jokade says it's best Trek game in years. There you go.
I mean,
Across the Unknown.
I
There
do
you
like
go.
a good strategy game, so I'll probably check it out.
Yeah, I mean the demo is out right now. So, I don't think it's much better than that other Star Trek game that came out a couple years ago on PlayStation. That was like the Telltale games. That one's so bad. But this one, it's really faithful to Star Trek Voyager. It doesn't have any voices in it, so like at least unless my settings were wrong, there was no um, voice actors in the game at all.
Well, I guess I'll have to voice the game myself then. Damn it.
Yeah, but like right here, like you got to build up the ship, and you're gonna have to build your crew quarters, and you got to feed everyone on your crew, and then you got to build up your weapons so you can do fighting. And yeah, I mean, it's too bad you can't like fight other people. I'm gonna buy it for PC. Hope it plays well with controllers. Yeah, I was having no problem with it.
Apparently, the final release will have confirmed voiceovers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with the original cast participating.
Oh, okay. That's dope.
So it may be a case they haven't done the voice acting yet.
Well, the game comes out later this next month, so I hope they get it in.
Yeah, it may be a day one patch.
Hey, Adam, Dark Empire's here. What's going on, Adam? All right, but Dathan, you're definitely getting this day one.
This is a hard pass for me. This is not going to happen.
All right. All right. I think I do have something to get you excited. Can I play the sound bit?
No. Told
Just
you
once?
it's gonna be an early night if you play that. I've got the mouse on the leave button just in case. It's right there.
All right. There was the Virtual Boy. They announced some of the games coming out for it. Let's see. There's going to be a launch lineup. This is coming up quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Couple weeks.
So, Dathan, take me through some of these. Which are the good games here?
Is
this
Pinball's actually pretty good. The 3D Tetris is 3D Tetris and tennis are probably the best games on here, I think.
And you have all of them, right?
Mm-hmm. Telerobots is pretty good. That's not bad.
It's kind of like
obviously you don't get the
Punch
full,
Out.
You don't get the full effect of the 3D version, seeing it in 3D. So it does kind of diminish what you're watching a little bit right now.
Yeah. But now you can change the color of the red.
Yep, and there are a couple of games that were unreleased that are going to be on here, which is pretty cool.
So you won't have a complete collection.
So there was someone made a homebrew. I think it was a homebrew game. It was Hyper Street Fighter, and it came out. It was basically launched at PRGE, I think 2018 or 2017 or 2018, and they were selling copies there. But when I went to the booth in the morning, they had sold out, and they sold them all to streamers and YouTube people. So people.
Was it a guy that was trying to develop his museum?
I wouldn't put it past anybody. But yeah, this is there's only the North American lineup is only 14 games, so they'll probably have the entire lineup released by summer. But it was really cool to see the unreleased games. I hope there's more that they have that aren't they haven't announced or anything like that. So
How's the golf game? That looks cool.
it's okay. It's not, I back then it was cool, but now I mean there's so many more golf games that are a lot better that you could play, like Hot Shots Golf or Golden Tee or whatever. But yeah, it's not bad.
Is this possibly the first acceptable experience? Yeah. Very
I mean,
possibly.
it's sold out. You can't get it anymore.
Is it sold out?
It's sold out. Yeah.
Uh-oh. How's Meatball Saucy going to get one?
I think both of them are sold out. The cardboard thing and the actual console.
He's gonna want to port this to his ROG Ally X. He'll get it done.
Yeah, this game looked pretty interesting. It was like the F-Zero one. That one looked pretty fun.
D-Hopper.
Well, that looks interesting.
Total of 9 games coming in 2026, so they're not all dropping at the same time.
No, which is fine.
What color would you go with if you were going to go with another color besides red?
Oh, I'd probably just go with the white. I
Yeah.
think. I think the yellow would be a little bit too glaring, to be honest. The green isn't bad, but it'd probably just go straight white, just kind of see what it looks like with the 3D effect.
Okay.
I'm very curious to see how it's going to sound, because the classic Virtual Boy, it's really loud, very loud. When you put your head into the capsule, if that's what you want to call it. So I'm curious to see what it's what that's going to sound like. And if it's going to be a straight 1-for-1, well, obviously it won't be a straight 1-for-1, but the schematics would be a straight 1-for-1 for what it was back in 1995.
It'd be cool if you could, if we could share our high scores on that pinball game.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything about their doing. Well, obviously everything plays off your Switch or your Switch 2, so I don't know if there's going to be leaderboards or anything like that.
Right, Chris, you pre-ordered one, right?
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
Nope, I missed out on this one. I planned on getting it, but I'm sure that once it actually launches, there'll probably be some out there in the wild.
Who else is getting one in the chat? Let me know.
Mike Hawkers is getting one.
No, he's getting 2.
He's getting both models. Good for him.
Is Joe Cade getting one? Is Adam Dark Empire getting one? We can't be the only ones getting one here. Me and Dathan. Dathan's getting one.
I don't think there's any 2-player mode stuff. I don't know if there's a joint. I don't know if there was a link cable. I don't think there was a link cable or anything like that. It was just a standalone single player thing. Because I've never heard anybody linking Virtual Boys together. But there could be an aftermarket thing where someone makes something, because PRGE 2 years ago, they linked together 24 Game Boys, I think it was, for a big Tetris tournament, I think, or some racing game, a Tetris tournament or some racing game. I'm sure it's possible.
Interesting. Well, they also said at PRGE some guy was gonna turn his video game collection into a museum, and that never happened either.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Travis?
Good evening.
I gotta play it once for you. Are you excited to be here?
Fuck.
Yes. To where?
I'm so excited!
Oh, yeah.
So excited!
Yeah, good. What's going on?
She's so scared. Not much, man. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. How you doing?
Well,
You
good
had a
until you
late-
shut up and Ryan played that goddamn soundboard.
No, after I think you left after the show last week, we started watching a little Saved by the Bell recap episode, and it was pretty interesting. I watched another couple this week too.
You watched more?
Completely.
That's sad.
Yeah, I completely forgot. The plot. There was a really interesting one where Zach Morris he finds a girl attractive at his school,
As one
and
does.
she's she's working part-time at the mall or
As
something.
The
one
homeless
does.
chick. The homeless one.
Yes.
The homeless girl.
And this
Dathan is
Yeah,
the,
and
the
they-
closeted Saved by the Bell encyclopedia of knowledge.
it
This is
was
good.
crazy. So like yeah. So and then of course like this guy walks in and he's they're making fun of him because he's homeless, and it turns out he's her dad. And that's like then they have a cliffhanger episode because like she's in the hospital with him, and Zach and the gang go in there and they're like, why are you in here? And he's like, well, he's my dad.
Ah.
To be continued. Da, da, da. But then at the end of the next episode, like Zach's mom is there, and they invite them in the house, and so they're living together, and that's like that. I guess that was the last time we ever heard of them.
Oh,
So
that was just that's classic. That's classic.
they're
like,
living with them.
Start
Yeah,
a
they
big
didn't-
thing and then
they
just
didn't-
stop it.
Yeah, they didn't re-sign them or anything.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, it is Saved by the Bell, I guess. I am so excited to be
Anyway,
here.
Travis, do you play any games last week?
I did. I played Doom Eternal.
Nice.
And I figured out
Oh.
I was stuck like in the same loop of 3, and I couldn't figure out where to jump to. And then I would just be like, gosh dang it, I should just restart this game. And yesterday I figured out where to jump. And Doom Eternal is so much like a platformer. That's why I think that was what people kind of rebelled against, and what even the makers rebelled against when they did the new Doom. But I like it. I like it for that. It's
Are
white.
you playing it on Game Pass?
So no, I bought Doom Eternal and I just play it in tiny amounts at a time, and then I just let it sit for forever. And I don't know why, it just never really gets its hooks in me. Whereas the first Doom remake did. I just plowed through that thing and loved it. I like Doom Eternal. It just doesn't grab me. But yeah, so I have it, but I've been using it to test the ability of streaming video games from my desktop PC to other devices in the house. I've been using that because it's a good engine. It doesn't have massive inherent latency spikes like the Unreal 5 engine does, because that engine is just a lame engine. And all of our games are made using it, which sucks. But that one doesn't have that. So I can test and really see how reliable it is. Anyway, so yeah, I've been doing that. And then I've been playing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, which is still a so bad it's good game, and did not deserve all the hate that it got from the release. If they would not have named Vampire Bloodlines 2, people would probably be like, this is a really good game. I'm not going to say it's a really good game. It's actually really bad, but it's so bad it's good. Therefore, I'm going to say it's like a really bad movie, that you grow to like.
Yeah, that's like all Chris watches is these bad movies.
Yeah. So yes. So that is what I played this weekend, and then of course celebrated the Sunday victory. I'm disappointed. Disappointed that you did not name the stream something sports related so we could get our audience back.
Yeah, maybe we do it next week. I don't know.
No, next
Depends
week it's going to be
how-
flooded. You should have done it this week.
How slow of a week it's going to be. Next week we got the Nintendo Partner Direct to go over.
Okay.
So
Exciting
I
times.
probably won't be here next week, maybe, because I'm going to the Gaming Expo up in Washington.
Where is that, in Seattle?
It's where the SummerCon is.
Oh, so
They're doing the anime and the gaming convention combined this year. So
a lot of
I'm just going
cosplay.
for Friday. I'm not going for the whole weekend. I'm just going for one of my coworkers and I are going to drive up and come back. So
Jesus Christ!
Oh
My
Well-
God!
we'll have a report. I think if I'm back before the start of the show or during the show, I'll come on and show you what I got, if I got anything. Stuff like that.
Is there going to be a maid cafe?
I don't believe so.
God, what a missed opportunity! It's
What
an
an ugly
anime.
thing to say.
But well, hold on, slow your roll
Okay.
for a second.
Okay.
There will be a maid cafe at the Game On Expo in Phoenix that Eric and I are going to be attending in about 6 weeks. So,
You are so getting tickets to the Maid Cafe in Phoenix, right? Hey, can you do the podcast from the Maid Cafe?
Well done.
I mean, Eric. I don't think Eric. Well, the show floor I think closes at 7 or 8, and
And that's
they're on
Phoenix
they're
time.
on the same Pacific time as we are, so it would be
Oh, that's right.
it would be late, but
Shoot.
Well,
Man.
you could go into the maid cafe, record you guys having a conversation there.
oh yeah, I could do that.
No,
I could do
and
that.
then
I could
you
send
don't
it
play
to,
that.
I could send it to Ryan, and he could.
You're not allowed to take video cameras in
He
there,
could
probably.
upload. Ryan could upload
Yeah.
something like that.
It is rather rude to
Well,
be
we'll-
on your phone when being served by a maid in a cafe.
We'll figure something.
I
we'll
can't
figure
believe
something
my
out.
eyes.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah.
I want a full report on the Maid Cafe. I am disappointed and shocked that there is not one at the anime convention.
I mean,
Oh, he's going to that one too.
something still might change. I mean, we'll see. I mean, they have it at here in town, I think. Where have I seen them before? I feel like I've seen them all over the place.
Really?
Yeah.
How
I mean,
funny.
if Eric keeps bringing it up, I mean, it's obviously happened more than a couple times, but maybe we're just thinking that it's just in Phoenix every time we go. So this was our 4th time going to Phoenix for this?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, I'm excited. This I am excited about.
You are excited?
Oh, there is one in Portland.
What do you mean? Like an actual, like you can just...
A maid cafe?
It's a startup. Amai Supai is a PDX-based startup maid cafe hoping to open up a permanent location in Portland,
No.
Oregon.
No, they've ruined it. I want these to be pop-up little things.
Yeah,
that
it's got to
animate.
be at the
Yeah.
convention where you get your own little
Yeah.
ballroom area where you're
Yeah.
walking by. They've got the art museum.
Yeah.
You've got your LARPing over here.
Mhm,
You got your maid
mhm.
cafe across the way. So that's
Yeah.
what you got to have.
You can meet the maids.
Yeah, I'm not.
on their
I don't
website.
want to even. I'm not looking at your link here. You just put the private chat.
No. Yeah, I want it to always be a pop-up. Without it being a pop-up, I feel like they're ruining it.
I need
Then
Eric
it
here
just
to
becomes
kind of fill in, like, kind of back me up with with how things are with that. But
Yeah.
Eric says Scotch night, so that's why he's not here.
Yeah.
Yes,
Scotch night.
Scotch
Yeah.
night. They taste Scotch,
Yes.
which is
It's
what
it's the
old
the
people.
Finer Things Club that obviously we're not invited to. So
Well, here's the thing.
We're not fine enough.
Nope.
You don't want to be that pretentious. Just drink if you're going to drink. You don't need something like, oh, we're tasting Scotch. It's like the one when I went to these wine tastings like 20 years ago, and everybody's into this wine tasting. And then you'd wait till they get pretty lubed up, and then you ask them, like, you can't tell the difference between any of this.
I've never been to an alcohol tasting except for when my wife and I went to Vegas. We went to the Mob Museum, and they have a speakeasy that's in the basement where
That would be cool.
they make moonshine down there.
Okay.
And so we had moonshine, and it tasted just like what you think it tastes like: gasoline and rubbing alcohol
Gasoline.
mixed together. So,
Yeah, and here's the deal: that wasn't really an alcohol tasting; that was an experience. Like
Mhm.
that's fine by me, right?
Yeah.
But the wine tasting stuff. I remember when I was at this wine tasting event, and somebody started accidentally pouring the $2 chuck, as they called it back in the day, the stuff they got from Trader Joe's, instead of the expensive $30 wine, and everybody's talking about how great this $2 chuck is.
Mhm.
But they thought it was the $30 wine. And then somebody's like, oh, I made a mistake. It was this the whole time. And then they were like, I'm like, you guys.
Yeah, it was like and they didn't realize they were in a hidden commercial for Burger
They
King.
weren't. I mean, no, it was just a private party. It was exactly like what Eric's doing. And they just were inebriated enough to screw up and not know. And then it's like, you just want to drink. Just drink if that's what you want to do. You don't need some pretentious reason to do it. That being said, out of all the scotches I've had, Oban I feel is the best. I have done Scotch tastings before, so I've been in the pretentious club. I'm not. My hypocrisy knows no bounds.
I'm not really a Scotch guy.
Yeah.
I'm not really a hard alcohol guy. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not in college anymore, so
I hate this.
I'm more of a IPA, and I enjoy a refreshing cider every once in a while. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah, I would say that. The last alcohol tasting I went to actually, I think, was a winter beer fest in Portland. They had one. And then, I mean, now there is something to be said about those because there are a million different types of, not a million, but several different types of winter beers, and they do all take, like, you can have a strong ale versus a dark versus a smoked porter, all this stuff,
Right.
and they are radically different,
Mm-hmm.
and they're very heavy. So drinking 12 pints of those is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Not impossible, but hard.
No.
But
You
drinking,
got to be hydrated.
sampling 12 little samples and getting a pint out of it, that's doable. You know what I mean? So
dark beers like Guinness, I can have maybe half of a pint and that's it.
It's just like a loaf of bread in your stomach. You're just like, I'm done.
Yeah, just I don't know what it is. Anything else is fine, but like Guinness, I can't.
I used to really like
So
Black Butte, not Black Butte Porter, but the actual Obsidian Stout.
Mm-hmm.
It was super smoky, super coffee-like. I used to really, really like the Deschutes Obsidian Stout back in the day.
The black, I've had a few like black and tans where the bottom and the IPA or something else is on top. When you drink it, it mixes together. Yeah, those aren't too bad because it's not just straight dark beer.
Yeah, because something to cut it with, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I'm an adult with big boy responsibility, but I work hard and I tend to release party harder. Hey,
no, that's fine, Meatball. But you also probably aren't hiding it behind a hoity-toity Scotch tasting party when you want to do it. You probably just say, you know what? I worked all week. Now it's time to cut loose. And then you just grab a 12-pack of hams and go at it. Or Schlitz.
Yeah, we should have a a Bud Light
ride the bull
tasting party.
Yeah.
So every Friday night we just grab the drink of the week is that we all grab one can of something and we all drink it, but taste it on the show and see how it is.
Yeah.
Yep. And we'll do. Chris has to do shots for every super chat.
I can't do that stuff anymore.
Yeah, Chris is like me. We're both teetotalers now, right?
Yeah.
So
if you want to do that, maybe what we should do is one person has to go and pick out the drink for the week, and then
that's a good idea.
Send a sample to each person, and that's what you have to try.
Yeah.
So you never know what you're going to get until you get it.
There's a lot of moving parts with that.
Chris, I don't mean to call you out on this, but what happened to your eye, dude?
Ultra weird.
Was it the topic of conversation in the beginning?
No, it wasn't.
He's got like pink eye or something.
No, it's my sinuses or something. Like my left eye has been like dripping all day.
And is it all is your nose all plugged up over this side too?
Yep.
Like you can't if you plug this nostril breathe into this is just gone.
It's gone.
Dude, go get some Afrin. Do no more than 3 days, but that stuff is a miracle. Like it will clear it out quick.
I mean, we did get a heavy punching bag here because Dathan's, is bike riding. We're like, we got to get into exercising. So now we got a 100-pound heavy bag here.
No, I want to say his like wife punched him in the face or something. And
well, the punching bag can hit back. You got to be careful.
It's violent.
Give it a swing and it swings right back. So, yeah.
Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one.
Is Schaefer the Texas beer that I had? I can't remember. There was some beer in Texas that they drink through like crazy.
Fatality.
I think it is. Is it does it say where it is?
It's from Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
It's from New York City.
I don't think I've ever. Oh, yeah. No, I have not had this.
No, I've never had this either.
Well, unless It is super cheap at Waltz Market in Corvallis. Then I probably have, because that's when we would get the Lucky Lager and the Schlitz, the Bull, and I want to say there was some random red label like this one that we would get to, and we'd get beer, just the generic stuff, and just load up on it before parties. Okay, it is an East Coast old school beer. Okay.
Yeah, I was it the last brew fest we went to? Was that the Trailblazer one, Ryan? It was up there at the Lotus Center.
It might have been. We used to go to that Winter Brew Fest you were talking about, Travis, all the time.
Oh
We
yeah,
went every
okay.
year. But then they stopped doing it.
They stopped doing it. Yep.
And it was really sad. Like, I guess they have to brew those beers like pretty good in advance. But also, the craft brew scene isn't what it was since a couple years ago,
Right.
ever since the pandemic. So
the Brewfest they did here locally in my area, they've done it for I think 3 years in a row, and this was the first year they didn't do it for logistic reasons. So, which I'm guessing it was probably because of filling the spots for vendors and stuff like that, which really sucks because I could just walk there. So it was nice for my wife. I didn't have to drive.
Yeah,
Well,
it was too bad.
They finally brought back the summer one up there in Portland last year.
Yeah.
Maybe that one will be back this year too.
So how'd you feel about the game, Dathan? I know how I felt, right?
So if you want my detailed description of the game, which we didn't talk about in the beginning, we basically just talked a little bit about how I felt after the game.
Yeah.
I thought that the game could have easily been. Are you done?
It's
get
too
it all
much.
out now. Just get
it's
it.
too loud
Right now.
The mix is too high.
It's too loud.
The mix is too high.
That I thought the Seahawks, they had the game in hand, I think, pretty much for most of the maybe 2.5 quarters.
Yeah.
And then Reek Wolin did that stupid taunting penalty.
Yes, I know.
Which I thought was going to be the turning point of the game.
I did too.
That was going to turn because right after that, it was 31 to 20.
Yep.
And then 4th and 12, and
in the Rams,
Seahawks stop him, and then he gets the penalty. Very next play, it's a touchdown. And then Seahawks have to punt, and then they go all the way down and get ready to score. And luckily, they stopped him on 4th down.
Yep.
And the Seahawks go down, and the rest is history.
Yeah, how can you the whole taunting thing? It's like act like you've been there. You're being a professional.
So to me, I bring this up on Twitter or on Instagram every once in a while. There are 2 things that I cannot understand why coaches do not get the point across to players, period. And one of them is taunting. You make a great play, you interception, a block, a pass, whatever. Run over and celebrate with your teammates, your coaches, your defensive play, whoever.
Yeah.
Just and don't run over and start taunting to the other team. Just don't do it. Why don't coaches embed that?
Now he did make the play by their bench, so there was that, right? So there's that temptation, right? But
if they had lost that game, he would have been vilified for the rest of his career.
Yes, absolutely.
So
absolutely.
He's dang.
So here's my thing, Dathan. When that happened, and they got the touchdown, like you, and I'm a long Seahawks fan, long time, but I am very careful. The Seahawks have taught me to not, especially against the Rams, to not think they ever have the game in hand. The Rams, the Niners, even the Cardinals, those NFC West teams, especially under Pete Carroll, this happened way more than under Holmgren. They play down to those teams, and even though Carroll is not their coach, I'm still whipped in the head by it, right? So when that taunting thing happened, I was like, that's the turning point. And everything momentum-wise was going for us. Then that happened. So much so that at the end of the game, when they had 20 seconds left, right, the Rams did. My daughter said, "Dad, they're going to go to the Super Bowl then, right?" And I said, I gotta get a drink of water. And I said, this is where the Rams are going to make 2 plays and break my heart. this is what's going to happen, because this is what happens in sports more often than you'd like to admit as a fan.
Mhm.
This is the time when you think you got it. There's only 20 seconds left, and they break your heart. And then, as Stafford threw the ball and it was caught, I said, I didn't have my glasses on, so I couldn't see the play clearly. I said, just like that. And then I walked off, and as I turned my back, I heard him say, he caught it in bounds. He couldn't get out of bounds. And then I turned around and I ran to the TV, and my wife said, then I whooped and hollered for a while and carried on like an idiot, and then sat down and said, well, I guess they're going.
Mhm.
I can't believe it.
Well, I was
that's how
telling, I was
little faith
telling the
have.
guys earlier when we first got on that the entire fourth quarter I didn't sit down. I was pacing.
Yeah, I was too.
I was pacing back and
yeah.
forth in the kitchen,
Yeah.
and just like I couldn't. I
Yeah.
the anxiety. I was too anxious.
Yeah.
to
Too
figure out
ramped
what-
up.
You weren't excited?
Ryan,
Yeah.
what did I tell you?
Yeah.
What did
So-
I tell you?
But here was my takeaway from it, Dathan. As a longtime fan, I wasn't, and it's weird, I'm not that excited that they're going to the Super Bowl. And it was really bothering me. I couldn't figure out why. I just couldn't figure it out. And I went back and I thought, okay, it's the same reason that it took me 4 weeks to the end of the season to realize they could get home field advantage.
Mhm.
Even though they honestly were favored to get that, if you look at it. Well, not favored, but on paper, yes, because they're a really good team on paper on all sides of the ball, right? Offense is where it's weakest, but regardless, they've got a great special teams and they've got a great defense. Now, granted, in the Rams game, they didn't really show up as much as I expected them to, but that's okay. It's the Rams. That's hard, right? But I think the problem that exists, the reason why I'm not counting all these wins as real wins, is the rest of the league, including the Seahawks, has been good and great, but not excellent. Like the team that's going now for the Seahawks isn't on the same level as the Wilson, Lynch, Legion of Boom team that went the first time that we played the Broncos. That felt legit. Like, we're going to the Super Bowl. This is insane. This one feels like a weird, like, we're going to the Super Bowl. This is cool.
So are you okay? There are a couple factors that go into that. What you're thinking? One, injuries this year. Injuries this year were astronomical with torn ACLs.
Yeah.
I mean, you name it. I mean,
in the league you're talking about, just
it,
league
it was just all over.
Yep.
Now, is the league down this year as a whole? I don't think so. I think that the NFC West was stacked. You know,
it was stacked. The NFC West was the best
team,
in the NFC.
There was only one team that didn't live up to the bargain, and that was the Cardinals.
Yeah, correct.
And so be it. But when I look at the season as a whole, as a Seahawks fan, from kickoff, opening day to right where we are right now, I think that they were the most dominant team going from beginning to end. Their 3 losses were by the Niners by 4 points, which they could have won. They lost.
Niners always have their card too.
They lost to Tampa Bay at home by 3 points, which they could have won.
Yes.
They were going downfield. And they lost to the Rams on the road by missing a last-second field goal.
But the Rams game that they won, they didn't have any business winning, if my memory serves me correctly.
Winning a Super Bowl is probably one of the hardest things. Because you have to have a little things luck. You have to have things that don't go your way that are going to go your way.
Right.
They have to fall, and everything, the cards have to fall into place as they should to get. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Yes, absolutely.
To get to where they are.
Yeah.
And
you got to have every other team get injured, and you make their way to the Super Bowl.
I think that, for the way that they did it, and I was telling everyone before, like getting the number 1 seed is a big deal.
Oh, absolutely,
it is huge deal going forward.
Without it, I don't think we would have beat the Rams.
Now, do I think that the Patriots have had an easier time getting to where they are, getting to the Super Bowl? I think so. I think that their path was just a little bit more. Obviously they played a Broncos team that was without their starting quarterback, and
Yeah,
they
but
only
they
won. They
super
won
good
10-7. They won 10-7, and honestly, that game probably could have gone to overtime.
Yeah,
if
yeah, it
Sean
could have,
Payton
yeah.
decided not to go for it on fourth and 1 from his own 12 or whatever.
We'll put our score predictions in next week, I think. But
Okay.
right now I'm thinking 27-6 Seahawks.
Oh, you're going almost.
I think the NFC is just that much more dominant. But here's why, as a Seahawks fan, that's as an NFL football fan, that's where I'm kind of putting it at right now. Just sitting here talking. But as a Seahawks fan, this is where I say this could be a stub your toe game for the Seahawks. They're a young team. They're the favorites in Vegas. They don't have the chip on their shoulder necessarily that the Patriots do right now. Right now, that being said, the quarterback of the Seahawks does, right? Like
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, Sam Darnold has farted on his head or on his name. He does have the chip on his shoulder, I think, because
I think so too.
Because of you can't get it done. But the rest of the team, they're young and cocky, probably sitting here right now, is my guess. I hope I'm wrong, but that's where the fan in me worries, because I've seen that story way too often in these sort of games.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks off.
I just keep seeing the Minnesota Viking fan just really upset.
Well, they're mad
this
that they
last
let him
week.
go, but at the same time, come on. We weren't saying I could see this game doing this. If I was to put prop bets down, I might take this. 3 picks thrown by Darnold, 6 fumbles by May.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past you for
right. You know what I mean? It depends on what that pays. That combo bet may be something to take, right? Because it's but now that being said, Darnold looked fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Both these last 2 games, Nathan, where he was the game manager, and then this time when he wasn't. Right. Both times he looked fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So
he looks like the best quarterback the Seahawks have ever had.
No. That's short. That's short-sighted. Wilson,
really
good.
You think he's
I
better?
think
He's not as good as Wilson,
really good.
Hasselbeck looked good.
Yeah.
Wilson is probably.
Hasselbeck never won a Super Bowl.
Yes, he did. Those refs gave that to the Steelers. Now, that being said, he got to play better than the officials, but yes, he did.
Yeah, I would probably go Russell Wilson. Well, if Sam Darnold wins this Super Bowl, and
if he can do it again,
the thing here's the thing with I think that Russell Wilson mainly got a Super Bowl because of the Legion of Boom. That's what I think.
Yeah,
well,
exactly. That's what I'm
He
saying.
made good plays. He took. The quarterback is the captain. It is the most important position in sports. Is the quarterback, and he took them to back-to-back Super Bowls. But I think that the Legion of Boom, especially in that 2013-2014 season, carried that team to where. I mean, they absolutely demolished the Broncos. Was it 42-8 or 47-8?
That was a fantastic game.
And
if you're a Seahawks fan,
the Broncos were the number 1 scoring offense in the league that year, and the Seahawks it made them look like they were playing a JV squad.
But the Broncos
wins
the Broncos did exactly what I'm worried about the Seahawks doing. They went into those 2 weeks before the Super Bowl thinking that they were going to dominate the Seahawks. The Seahawks went in with a massive chip on their shoulder.
I don't think it's that way. I think that I think Mike McDonald is a little bit more.
I'm hoping so.
Subdued a little bit than Pete Carroll was. Pete Carroll was just out there. He was just kind of all over the place.
Rah all the time, right?
All that, and I don't see Mike McDonald like that. He's more of a not really laid back, but just more, I think, direct. So, and I did hear that Drake May is having some shoulder issue that happened.
Okay.
That's going on right now. He hasn't practiced for
you got to worry. You got to worry about those because those rumors happen as part of the strategy too, right?
You do.
Now, what I would say, I do want to put this out there publicly. Jackson Smith and Jigma Njigma, he proves me wrong on the chip on your shoulder thing, and he proves me wrong with a cocky attitude. That dude seems super, super grounded, seems super great when it comes to the after game sort of talk with the camera. If he just knows what to say, that's fine, but it doesn't seem that way. It seems like it comes from the heart when he's given his interviews. So he doesn't worry me. Darnold doesn't worry me. I wonder what the defense is doing right now. Right? That's what worries me. Right? Those players worry me heading into a big game like this. So
Holy catfish!
there is that. And I would say also that what I like about the Seahawks team is we got a window to repeat this. Young team, salary cap's not going to be a deal, right?
Nope.
Like
Nope.
we've got
I think the
got
big thing
back like when they went with
the offseason, the big thing is going to be what do we do? What did the Seahawks do at running back?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the biggest question, I think. And
Yeah.
keeping a lot of the
running back. They have that good running back that
Yeah, but you don't want to.
he's
But you don't
amazing.
want to be one injury away. Although we were technically with Lynch back in the day. Well, we had a good second with Lynch too, but Lynch was the workhorse for that, you know. And but that guy didn't get injured. Well, he did, but he did.
You got like a couple of good years as a window for a running back, and you got to take care of him while you got him.
Yeah. And we got to figure out a backup for that too, which we have with Charbonnet. It's just Charbonnet. He's improving a ton, right? Like he's good.
He's going to be out for a little while though.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So anyway, sorry to take up all the time with that. You know.
All right, let's see if we can gain some viewers back now.
Well, or if you would have named this appropriately as a sports podcast that it is, we'd have like another 50.
Hey, all right. Well, I do have a rant about another sport. Did you guys see they named the cover athlete for MLB The Show 26?
Oh, did they?
Yeah. And I was not happy. Here it is. Your MVP, Aaron Judge.
I mean, why not? I mean,
yeah, why not?
It's the MVP and
no, why not?
He's a Yankee. That's why.
He's already been on. He's been on MLB The Show 18.
Oh, okay, that's why.
And now he's back for MLB 26.
But he is the MVP, right? Doesn't he kind of earn it? Is he going to move some boxes?
Well, I don't think he was he technically won the award, but I don't think he wasn't my MVP.
Well, you may not
does
be
the Madden curse follow baseball?
That's what I was wondering. Yeah, does it follow baseball?
No, I don't think
they don't need Tommy John's a minute that they get on the cover.
Yeah, I wish. But like this, so like, I get there's a lot of Yankee fans out there, right?
Yeah.
Like, New York is a big
I mean,
city,
it's going to move some boxes.
They have a huge.
Yep.
They got a huge fan base, right? But like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people hate the Yankees. Maybe because they're a good team or for a long time and they can buy their whole roster.
No, that's the Dodgers.
Well, them and the Dodgers. But like, I don't know. If so many people hate the Yankees, why would you go this route? I feel like they could have. If this was the year they put my boy Cal Raleigh as the cover, but no, they're not going to do it.
I mean, they could have done like special edition versions too. Like this is Aaron Judge gets the Judge edition, and then the regular edition is the big dumper edition or whatever you want to call it or something. However.
Yeah, they used to do like they do like the normal player, and then they do the All-Star or the, I don't know what you call that, the Hall of Fame edition.
Right.
And I'd be fine with that, but they're not going to. I don't know. And I'm just waiting for they're going to drop the gameplay reveal next week. So like right now, we don't even know what the gameplay is going to be like. It's most likely going to be exactly the same as last year. So I don't know. I was looking at it. I spent 112 hours on last year's game. The year before that, I spent 180 hours on MLB The Show 23. Travis Beck. There we go. It's like, I don't know. When are they going to take care of me? Being selfish. Like, I don't know. They've had on the cover. Oh, he's gone again. They've had 4 East Coast teams on the cover. Players from the East Coast on the cover
Well,
of
I
the
mean,
game.
if the Mariners got to the World Series,
There are West Coast
if
teams
the
out here,
Mariners got to
guys.
the World Series and took it to and honestly won the whole thing, would they be? I'm sure we'd be seeing someone else on there right now.
I'm not so sure.
I'm
I think if they would have gotten if they had won the whole
I'm
thing,
pretty sure.
Aaron Judge would still been on the cover.
I don't think so. I think if Cal Raleigh brought
I
home
just think it's
a
funny
World
that you
Series title,
bullshit.
I just think it's funny that you care, Ryan. You buy digital games. What are you gonna do? Like get mad at the little thumbnail on your PS5?
That's true.
Yeah.
Got a point.
Does it really bug you? You're like, I want to play the game, but I don't want to scroll over to the thumbnail of this cover and click.
Well, it's more than that because like when you're opening the packs in the game, it's gonna all have Aaron Judge on it now.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Going?
Maybe,
Ryan, are you going to opening day this year in Seattle?
most
Okay.
likely, yeah. My son is doing Little League.
Oh, that's right.
And yeah, I haven't bought tickets yet, but
Have you done it before?
And
Did you do it last year or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I've gone to opening day, like, except during the pandemic. I've gone to an opening day since like 2014.
But I don't follow baseball. Opening day is just preseason, right? Like it's just the
No,
first-
it's like the actual.
Oh,
like
the actual
day one.
season.
Yeah. Opening, yeah, they have spring training for a
Yeah.
month in Arizona
Okay.
or Florida. But yeah, no, I've gone off and on. I've done opening day in San Francisco. I've done opening day in Oakland.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
Why?
So
Why all the different? Why all
like
the different places?
It's
Because opening day
it's
is it for every team has it, right? Like it's not like specific to first game, like with the NFL, where it's like the first game of the season.
there.
Which they
In baseball, there is you come to appreciate that there's a number one and Chris has been with me too in opening day. There's a lot of pomp and circumstance that is really fun to watch. Like, they'll bring in the stealth bomber and what was that one? Some band played before the one we went to, Chris. Who was that? Some major singer. So, like, you never know what's going to happen.
What was his name? Macklemore?
Oh, yeah. Macklemore did, like, a whole song before the
Seattle?
game. And
Yeah.
and they'll have, like, a real big celebrity throughout the first
no, I
pitch.
could understand why you'd go to Seattle, but
It's
yet then again,
sold out.
you're wearing a White Sox hat right now. So I was just wondering why would you go to other stadiums? Like you said, you went to Oakland, you went to all these others. Is it just
I'd love
there?
to go. I'd love to go to opening day at all. At
I
every
see. Okay,
stadium.
so it doesn't really matter that you're not a fan of the team; you just want to go. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, it's baseball.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what
you
I was
can
curious
get,
about.
Like during, if it's not necessarily just opening day. I mean,
Yeah.
if you were just to go in like in the middle of summer, like the middle of July or something like that, you could get a ticket for $10 and sit in
Yeah.
the cheap seats in the back
Sure.
and just
Yeah.
Hey, I was at Fenway or I was at Wrigley
Yeah.
Field or something like that.
Yeah, you could totally. I think it's totally achievable to go to a game in every stadium for every team because there's so many games.
Yeah.
Like Dathan said, the prices get so watered down from what I had seen.
Oh yeah.
Now, you can still spend a lot of money.
You can.
No, sure. Just
But-
don't get any peanuts and popcorn or whatever they say. Where they
The food is really good. Like, I love going. The stadium in San Francisco is incredible, right on the bay there.
Yeah.
And they're building right now the new one in Vegas. I'd love to go see that
Mhm.
one. So yeah, we'll see what happens in a couple of years, and yeah, I'm down. I'm down. So, but yeah, right now I've got my going to the Seattle for the Comic-Con at the beginning of March, but probably be going to back again for the baseball game. We'll see. All right, so I'm pissed about that. What else? There's a couple retro games they announced this week. Oh, And
Super chat, meatball.
where is he? Where's my super chat soundboard?
Can't find it.
Oh, wow.
He hates baseball? How can you hate baseball, dude? Go Seahawks. All right. Moving on. Thank you for the super chat. Okay, so one of the games doesn't know. I don't want it too loud. Anybody?
I'm actually kind of
Can you hear me?
excited about this one.
This is already out on Xbox and PlayStation, published by Capcom. But this one is published by Atari, and it's coming out only on Nintendo Switch and Switch 2. And it's got 2 additional games on it. And this game probably should have come out on Nintendo originally. I absolutely love not Darkwing Duck.
DuckTales?
What's the one with Scrooge?
Oh,
DuckTales. Yeah, DuckTales is an amazing game. And we played the S out of that back in the day.
Is it really amazing?
Oh, yeah. The music is great.
The music.
It was like...
Okay.
The music is great. It's like it's an awesome platformer,
Okay.
Dathan.
But amazing.
And
Yeah, I know. I enjoy it. I like the gameplay. Well, there's right there. The gameplay.
Was that it?
You know, good story. It's a quick game that you can probably beat in about an hour, even less. The soundtrack is phenomenal. It's fantastic.
Okay.
yeah,
I think I got the vinyl record.
the whole
vinyl record somewhere.
the moon level
That's
in DuckTales.
The moon level is kind of
That's where it's at.
where it's at.
Has that that band that you guys go see where they play the video game music? Have they done DuckTales yet?
All they have.
They
done
probably get sued.
Is F-Zero, Mario, and Mega Man X.
That's the one they need to do.
So yeah.
But you own all of these, right? DuckTales 2 is insanely expensive. So, but yeah, Chris, you're excited for
Yeah,
this?
I am.
So, there is going to be a link on Amazon. It's not up. They haven't opened it yet, I don't believe. But yeah, I'm gonna try to buy this. It wasn't good even for its time. What are you talking about?
Stop spending your money on stupid shit.
No.
Dark Realm, I have a basketball. Whether or not I play basketball, I don't know.
Yeah, we were never the best at sports. Well, one of us still runs, I guess.
I work out every day, but I don't know if that's not really sports, right?
I'm not allowed to play anymore.
I did chose music over sports when I was in high school. I had the choice between the two. Like that was the way that it was kind of positioned to me.
I did both. I was in the band, but I did track and field too.
Yeah.
I was on the
I did track and field, and I played basketball.
Yeah.
What was your event in track?
When I first started, it was short distances, and I was not very good at it. And then I switched to long distances, and I was much better.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So what event in long distance?
Oh, like
you,
the
1500,
1500 and
3000?
the 3000. I think
Yeah.
that's what it. Wow. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Back
My main event was the 1500
back in the day.
and yeah, I got my time was my PR was 441. I thought that was pretty good when I was
The fact that how can
17.
you remember something like that?
I guess it's
I had it stitched on the back of my Letterman's jacket.
Yeah, it's your personal
That's how I know.
record. You got to remember that.
Exactly.
I have my first marathon medal framed with my bib in my office. So for 4 hours and 15 minutes, I ran that thing, constant, nonstop.
I've never done a marathon.
Well, you're not missing a whole lot. Just be ready
Well,
for that.
I
Yeah.
had to like
Maybe
I had such a hard time running when I was in high school. Like I'd get awful shin splints that and nobody coached me through it or anything like that. And then finally I got a pair of shoes when I was in my 20s that fixed my gait, like helped correct the gait. And then I actually became decent at running. And so I picked it up later in life, but not marathon. Like we're not talking like I just wasn't practiced enough and too top heavy, I think.
I wasn't the best. I wasn't like I didn't make varsity until like my senior year. It was really competitive at our high school,
Yeah.
but I will say like I was the most in shape of my whole life right then, and like senior year of high school, and I love it when we have gym practice like PE, and coach wanted us like run a lap around the track. I was always the first one to get it done. Like that was like I'm number one today, dude. Like you guys can't touch me. No one in this class can touch me. It's like I'm in shape. You guys aren't.
There you go.
That was awesome. Dathan could, yeah, he'll smoke us now.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So there was the Disney Afternoon Collection finally come to Switch. It should have been. It's a long time coming. All right. Then they announced, not they, another company, Limited Run.
Huh.
They're gonna do Ren and Stimpy, and I don't have video. They didn't release a video trailer.
I thought that we were Boo Limited Run.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a kind of, maybe this is kind of a complaint kind of thing. They announced this.
Okay.
It's a pre-order. You can from today till March 1st. You can order the Ren and Stimpy the Happy Joy collection, and it includes Space Cadet Adventures, Vid Idiots 16-bit portable, Buckaroo 8-bit 16-bit, Time Warp 16-bit, Fire Dogs 16-bit. I don't know if I ever played any of these, but I love Ren and Stimpy.
You see, here's my hot take. I thought Ren and Stimpy was crap.
I thought so too.
Oh, really?
Really?
The only one who
like
did.
It was
tore up.
It was stupid. I liked.
Oh.
I remember Are You Afraid of the Dark was on before it, and then it was Ren and Stimpy. And I was used to watch Are You Afraid of the Dark, and then Ren and Stimpy. Try to watch Ren and Stimpy. I'm like, I'm going to bed.
People made me watch it. Now, I did like Invader Zim. Not that they were one and the same or by the same creators, but that was another cartoon show that like took off that was supposed to be humorous that I thought was just going to be like Ren and Stimpy, just hot garbage. But it actually made me laugh. Invader Zim.
Chris, don't tell me you didn't like Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, I liked Ren and Stimpy,
Yeah,
but it was like it's one of those shows that even now when I watch it, I'm like, this is so stupid. It's the type of show that's going to hit like a certain demographic of people.
Yeah.
What? No. It was good. Like I love that whole episode where Stimpy thinks he's pregnant. The whole episode, and at the end of the episode, like he gives birth, and then he realized it was just a big turd for the whole episode. Like that was great.
I don't know. It's just
even as a kid, I was like, really? Like
yeah.
You know.
No.
Here's something else. Like not just with Ren and Stimpy, but I'm more concerned with these game-specific collections from Atari, Limited Run, other companies that you're spending how much money on these classic editions that come with sticker statues, all this stuff. There you go with all that stuff, and they're not shipping everything together. They're shipping the game out, but you're going to get your other stuff later. And I'm seeing that happen a lot more now than I have in the past. And so that's my biggest concern is because if you buy this, are you just going to get the game and with the slip cover, and then you're going to get all the other crap later on.
Yeah, no, for me, like, just my advice is just get the base game. That's it. Don't get any of the other crap.
Or as we have seen recently, is pick it up in person at PAX or somewhere else.
It's gonna be at a convention, you guys, for sure. Or better yet, maybe just get it digitally, because it's gonna be like $17 on the eShop right now or something. The physical copy, the base, is $34.99. You can get the the deluxe version, $69.99, and then you can get this ultra collector's edition, $109.99. They're just I want to say they're raping us. It's so politically incorrect now, but they're raping us with that money. And here's the other thing.
This happened with the Mortal Kombat edition, where it wasn't with limited runs, with Atari, where people bought the game and they got the game, but all the other stuff they didn't. I don't think it's shipped out yet.
They still haven't shipped out the collector's edition, the Mortal Kombat. Nope. No. Here's this one though is real. I say you can pre-order till March 1st, and I checked on their website today. They did not announce when any of this stuff is coming out, and maybe that's smart on their part. They didn't. This could be coming out when?
Again, that's
2027.
All the more reason to not get this right away. And if you're at a convention, pick it up in person. Yep. That's what I think. That's the only way I will buy anything from limited run games now going forward is at PAX, at their booth.
Yeah, and it's sad, but maybe
But we know
we just pick this up digitally.
But this time, people should know better. All of us on this panel in this chat, we should all know better about limited run games.
And there's also stuff too, like the CEO, the founder of Limited Run, Josh Fairhurst. He stepped down at the beginning of the year, and they're now owned by Tencent, or who owns them now, Chris? I think is it Tencent. So they could be going under this year.
I mean, they have.
So what if you pre-ordered this? What if you pre-ordered this and the company goes under?
I mean, they have cool stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this stuff is pretty cool to see. All these fun things and stuff. But it's just, are you ever gonna get it? That's the problem.
Is that true, John Doe Juggalo? They still haven't shipped the Lollipop Chainsaw Collector's Edition from 2 years ago.
My point exactly.
That's so
right there.
That's so bad.
Right. It's Embracer Group is the one that owns them.
Embracer Group.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweep the leg.
Yeah.
It's like,
you have a problem with that.
It's funny that you brought up Embracer Group. Did you guys watch a video that I sent you earlier today through the checks feed? I sent everybody a video.
Oh, the TMNT one?
No, the about the museum.
My Plan D game collection update.
Did anybody watch that?
Your favorite guy at PRGE.
So I'm gonna Lil Alien. He knows what's up, and I'm gonna go on a little rant here. So bear with me. I'm gonna try not to use any 4-letter words. No. So there is a guy up here who lives in the Pacific Northwest. His name is John Hancock. He has a fantastic gaming collection. It is unparalleled to any game collection that I've ever heard of, I've ever seen. I mean, he's got like 55 complete collections of NES, Super Nintendo, Genesis. I mean, you name it, he's got it. And it is very, very impressive for what he has. So a while ago, he was going to open up a museum, and
I went to the press conference when he was going to announce that museum. By the way,
and so obviously, years didn't go by.
He had a whole press conference at PRGE that he was going to open the museum.
Yeah, and so didn't end up, from what I guess a couple days ago, didn't say or didn't plan out. I mean, he had a plan A, plan B, plan C, and he had he's on plan D right now. And apparently he's not going to open a museum. He's going to sell, I think he said 60% of his collection he's going to sell, and he's going to donate 40% of it to Embracer. the Embracer company, who you guys just mentioned, that is now in charge of
Donated.
limited.
I started watching the video and I couldn't finish it.
Yeah, he's gonna. Well, I don't think that was announced, or maybe it was.
I heard that he had said that 99% of his collection is from his own personal money.
I don't know about that,
and
I could be wrong. That doesn't.
Weren't people giving him donations for his museum?
I don't know. Maybe. What's kind of weird is that he said that he and kudos to him. I mean, this is great that he had all the plastic and disc behind him, and he finally just like, you know what, I'm done with this. So kudos.
He started looking at his collection as like, oh, that's maybe not gonna last that long.
And I think that he said one thing that was kind of weird to me. It was kind of weird was that he said he put together like a council or a committee to run. To figure out a way what to do with the museum or something like that. I'm like why? Like, couldn't you? I don't really understand what you need to put a committee together or something like that. I mean,
he's got friends,
a group of people. So it's like that's kind of weird. So when I decide to get rid of all this, I'm going to put together a committee of all you guys.
Oh, good. So I get to decide.
Everybody in the chat, Meatball's going to be on there, and Cornercade, and
I'm going to get excited.
Sand Spirits and Lil Ain can be on there, and Mike Hawkers. Everybody gets to be on the board. Which I was like, why can't I mean, maybe it's because it's just a big collection. I mean,
Hey, when I sell you my Star Wars arcade 1-up, I'll put it in the contract that I get to be on the committee. I want dibs on how your collection is sold off.
Okay, you can that can be arranged. We can make that happen.
Now, you got to first form the committee to figure out who's on the committee to understand what committee is going to do. So
no, we're gonna have
we're gonna
have everyone in the chat and gonna be on the committee.
Yeah.
But if he was going to do a museum, he would have obviously wanted to do a 503c nonprofit and then have a board, not a committee.
Well, again, the whole museum concept is whack.
It really is, and I mean, he tried to go to display some of it at Next Level. I think that's what was the start of it, and I thought that's a good idea. Why don't you donate some of it to PRGE?
Donate it to them. He wants some money out of it. And I get like his wife had cancer and I guess she's cancer free. That's awesome.
Yes, fantastic. Kudos to all that.
F cancer. But at the same time, like I don't know. I can't I don't subscribe to him anymore. I used to. I don't know. He just seems like he's in it for the money for me.
I don't know. It's his collection. Like I said, it's pretty impressive for everything that he has.
But like, if you're going to a museum, right? And I've heard someone else say this today online. Like I was just searching these videos. It's fascinating. If you want to go see a museum, like you want to go see items in that museum that you'll like. I go to a museum so I can see like a giant dinosaur bones. Like I'm never going to be able to see that out in the wild, right? Like,
honestly, we can all take a trip to Next Level and see some of the greatest pop culture stuff that has ever come out. Period. We could spend all day there.
So I'm saying like to go to a video game museum, like that's why we go to PRGE. That's why we go to these video game you can see all that stuff. Like, I mean, maybe it's not all together at once, but a lot of it's here. And then anything like I truly want, you're going to be able to find online. I mean, seriously, everything, and it's going to be expensive now, but if I really want to get it, I'm going to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, but like if I want the Mona Lisa in my house, that's going to be a problem. So I'm going to go to a museum to go see the Mona Lisa. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like something I would put in a museum.
Yeah, I mean, I think the best way to go about it would be, probably. I think PRGE probably would have been the best bet, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah, I think all him showing it off at a convention was awesome. That was the high point right
yeah,
there.
I thought so. I mean, it's cool stuff. It's cool to see, but I mean, you know, I don't know. It obviously, do it, your stuff. Do it, how you see fit. Do whatever you want with it.
It's not it's not all about what you buy, and it's about your experiences and the people you meet. And we're not gonna be on this earth for forever, and you can't let your possessions own you, right? So yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. There's so many videos about him.
Yeah, and
And
I've never talked to him. I've seen him at conventions for probably 15, 20 years or however long I'm going.
yeah, he has a booth at all these conventions, and he's selling stuff.
So, kudos to him. I mean, and that's great that you're doing what you want to do with your collection, and you found some good out of it. And if people that are getting it are gonna enjoy it or whatever, or however you see fit, then great, good, kudos.
I say we announce that we're gonna put your stuff in a museum, and then we'll announce that we'll make a council, and
the council
that we'll get a lot of publicity, and maybe hey, we'll go talk to Next Level ourselves and say, hey, let's make a deal here, and we get the deal, and hey, we'll get the cred. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did hear like someone. It's probably not true. I would hope that it's not true, but like some of the donations were up to like $250,000, like in stuff and stuff like that. So I highly doubt that's true. I don't think it is. But I mean, who knows? That's a good chunk of change for stuff like that, especially when you're looking at actual like physical products and stuff like that. That stuff can add up.
They could donate to me to get this eye fixed,
With some eye drops, you'd be good to go.
No, I want the money.
But it's funny that you mentioned that Embracer was the company that is in charge of Limited Run now, and I was like, no way, that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, again, also too digitally, like if you're gonna own any of that stuff, you can get it all on a thumb drive. That's the way to go for the future. I'm sorry, and I know, Dathan, you got a great collection, and it's a lot of that's nostalgia, and that's probably stuff you like originally had too. Like I've got some of that too, but it's not gonna last forever.
Nope.
Let's just put it. I don't know. I think we just embrace digital at this point. Just embrace it and embrace
the
putting things on
Embracer
your
group.
computer. Well, we can do that too. Let's buy every limited run, and yeah, it was interesting. That was like kind of the big hot topic of the day. Is what I don't subscribe to him anymore, so it's interesting when you send me a video. Do you subscribe to him?
No,
How'd you find out about this?
I don't know how it popped up. Like it was just on the algorithm of gaming, and it started out with somebody's talking about it, and then it just basically just like kind of spiraled to different ones, and then it just popped up. So
I need to get good at those. Like that video is 18 minutes long, and he's just like rambling for 18 minutes.
There were cuts.
Like,
there were edits in it too. It wasn't just straight. there were edit cuts too.
Yeah, that's he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, good on him. Kudos to John. I'm sure I'll see him. I think he goes to Phoenix. I think that all those guys from the Seattle area, I think they go down to Phoenix, so we'll probably see him down there. They'll be at the swap meet for sure.
Yeah.
I think he goes to swap. Does he go to swap meet?
Well, we were thinking about.
Swap Meet's only one day this year.
Yeah, they're having Pokemon cards there at the swap meet this year.
Yeah, and I was kind of shocked because I was talking to the guy who puts that on, and he was gonna put it in the Lloyd Center, like in the old Sears building where they have the comic conventions and stuff, the little comic thing, which would have been a great idea. More space, more room. It was cheaper, but I guess it didn't pan out. So you got to have it across the DoubleTree again.
They should have it at the old mall.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, and if we want to do Pokemon cards, iWings here on Wednesday nights has a Pokemon swap meet.
Well, how do you know
Where
that?
did Travis go?
Travis isn't here?
I don't know. No, I go there every once in a while for lunch, and they've got a sign up that's like, "Come in on Wednesday."
I used to go there, but then they put their pinball tables in there in the bar area, and then put them out in the open. Like
they
go over to the bar area.
They're out in the open now. The bar, like,
and then they weren't insider connected.
Yeah,
either.
they're not. But they have a pretty good lunch special.
Stupid.
So, $12 for 12 wings.
And they have Jurassic Park, and Dathan doesn't like Jurassic Park.
That's a fact. I'm not a fan of Jurassic Park.
It's official.
I'm terrible at it.
You suck.
That's all right. I didn't care for the Star Wars Fall of the Empire from Stern.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that one either.
I need to play it more.
I think the only time I played it was at PRGE, this last year when we all went.
Travis, you back?
I am.
There he is.
In summary, Ren and Stimpy's back.
Oh, good. I need to get some Ren and Stimpy sound clips.
No, I said it's bad. No, you don't. Stick with the Saved by the Bell. Stick with the things you're good at.
Okay. Our consoles computers have the consoles generally shifted in the masses. Yeah, they probably are, but
oh, hey, if we're going to talk about that, you see Steam's being sued for $900 million.
I didn't see that. No, what for?
Yeah.
I'm trying to make some money.
No, for a monopoly on the Steam market.
I thought that this had already come and passed. Like, I thought somebody had already sued him for this, like, a couple of years ago.
Well, it was... So this same lawsuit was brought... Because this is over in Europe, they're doing this.
Yeah.
But it was brought against Google and Apple.
Oh, okay.
And they hit both Google and Apple for it. And so now I think
Yeah.
somebody was like, well, look, we can go after Steam now because they're doing the same stuff that Apple and Google were doing. Yep, just short of $1 billion.
I don't know.
$1 billion.
Yeah.
I think the biggest problem there isn't so much that they're a monopoly
So stupid. I hate
as it is the amount of people online who are like, I will only buy my games on PC from Steam. I'm not going to install the Epic Game Store or GOG or some other launcher in order to get my game.
Yeah, that's me. All I do is Steam.
Well,
exactly.
So I have all of them installed except GOG.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Games that I have on it, I don't play, so it's not installed currently. But I have Epic Games. I have the Steam, and I have Blizzard's launcher. I have all of them installed, and there are games that I own on all the platforms. That being said, they all suck compared to Steam.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the reality of it. They really do. Like, Alan Wake 2, I keep getting that play it because it's on the Epic Games launcher that launches at the start of my PC. So it's not like it's hidden away and I've got to go open it. I just dislike that launcher so much that in that interface that I just don't like. And then when it came to the Ubisoft ones, I just link them over to Steam and then I'm done with it. The Ubisoft launcher is not horrible, though. It's better than the Epic Games one.
Yeah, the only time I go on Epic Games is for the free games.
Yeah, and it's an awful launcher.
And then
wouldn't it be amazing if there was a big company out there who, if you bought something on Steam, it would just show up on your console? and it would show up on all the consoles.
Well, that's not going to happen
That's
because maybe if Microsoft's rumor is true that they're going to partner with Steam on the next console, then at that point you would at least have cross compatibility that way, or at least cross.
yeah, that's what needs to happen.
It's not going to happen, but that's fine. I mean, you're buying a VHS and then you're buying it on Laserdisc.
Oh yeah, don't get Chris
At the end of the
started
day.
on his
No, but you
VHS
see what I'm saying.
collection.
At the end of the day, they are different platforms, so to speak, with different OSs, kind of. That is why they get you that way. But not all of them do. I mean, there's cross purchase in VR. We have it with Quest 3 and then over to Steam's VR. Some companies allow cross purchase that way.
No.
We need Quest 3 purchases to go over to the PlayStation VR.
Meatball, I almost said that and I bit my tongue. I think that the artwork in the launcher does need work, and I do think though that it is a good launcher. Yeah, I bit my tongue because I felt like it's. I mean, the problem with Steam's launcher in big picture mode is that it's boring. That you know what I mean? It's we've had it for forever, so it's just kind of boring. And I've been using Play Night now on PC to do all of that stuff if I'm so inclined. To be honest, though, it's I have that on my desktop, not on my laptop. But yeah, the Xbox launcher is Microsoft showed promise until they jacked the price up with Xbox Live. They really did. It was looking really good.
Did you guys see that Xbox announced their Microsoft announced their financial earnings for the last fiscal quarter?
I did not see it.
And it was amazingly good. I don't have it in front of me, but they did amazingly well, really pushing the AI stuff.
Okay.
But Xbox earnings way down across the board again, and like hardware sales are down 30% again.
Yeah.
And I don't know who is buying an Xbox right now.
I don't think anybody right now, but I think that PlayStation's got the market on that, right? But I think that if Microsoft plays their card, I mean, we're all going to be we can trash on it all we want, but we're all going to be interested in it once it gets announced.
Yeah,
whatever the next gen is that they do, So
well, and we got to start planning for our museum, right, Dathan? So
yeah.
What are we gonna? How are we gonna sell off all our stuff, you guys? Chris, have you thought about it? All your Discatron? What?
I'm not selling anything. I'm burning it all. It's just gonna be.
Are you gonna just leave it for your family when you die?
No, I'm burning it all with my body. It's all coming with me.
Would you leave it? Because I have stuff that is like I almost have told my family, like my immediate family, that if I die, there are certain objects that I want somebody else to sell for them. Like I told my wife, like, hey, if I kill off here in a year or two,
we're taking this show to the most morbid levels
it is something to talk about,
but it's interesting
because I told her, like with my guitars, I gave her somebody that I want explicitly to sell them for her, and I said he's not going to want to do it, but you're just going to have to tell me he has to. And that's it, right? Because you're not going to know how to do this. And so, yeah, that's when it goes to your collection of especially the nerdy stuff, depending on how into it your significant other, your kids are, they could completely mishandle that, right? Yeah. And you want them to handle it right, especially if you've got like Dathan's stuff. Like you've got rare stuff, right, Dathan?
Mm-hmm.
Like you have an insurance policy on your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's how valuable it is, right? So you're going to want to make sure that gets handled if you're running a marathon and the old ticker gives out because it's kind of hopping on its last leg. You said.
Who in the chat give us your thoughts. Who do you think is going to kick the bucket first here?
Yeah.
I just saw a meme today. Like, if you're in your mid 40s, if you're in your mid 40s, like you're already like what's the average death age in the United States? It's 71 or 73 or something.
Somewhere between.
Dang, we're getting close.
It's gonna be me. I
Yeah.
mean, my eye's already given out, so
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking Chris is probably gonna.
No,
yeah.
it's deceptive. It's deceptive. I actively take a medicine that strips away part of my immune system. That's not something.
What's that? Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like you're healthy,
Yeah,
even though
I'm
you
telling
have that.
I'm telling you,
You're in
that
shape. Like
that is deceptive. That is deceptive. And I tell people that
it might be
I'm like,
me.
you
I
wouldn't
don't know.
know. I tell people you wouldn't know if you.
Dathan is in most in shape. I'll
Yeah,
give Dathan that.
Dathan's got to be
you
the
run
out of all of us.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait,
Yeah, you
what kind of
probably
shape are we
eat
talking about?
better.
Except you burn through a half a pack of heaters a day, right, Dathan? You just don't tell anybody.
Yeah,
No, that's
Dathan doesn't have any
that's inaccurate.
kids.
That's an accurate. Okay. I didn't know. That was the rumor around town. Was that you just
Hey,
start smoking darts when you're done with the marathon and you keep it a secret, like Brett Favre back in the day.
Isn't
No.
it 2 packs?
He's a chain smoker.
And dip. Yeah, once you kick those nasty habits, you'll be good, Dathan.
Yeah. Okay, I almost sold 2,000 games in 2023 when I had some health issues. My wife have spent so much work and stress trying to sell things in a way that would make me happy. I now lower the burden.
That's there's something to be said about that, little alien. But at the same time, I mean, you don't want your paranoia to kick in. If you enjoy those things, having them around and the collecting and the whatever that brings you, then you don't want to be sitting there playing like the world's all done at the end of the day. But yeah, there is.
Did you guys see the mom from Home Alone died today?
I did.
Catherine O'Hara.
That's so sad.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
She was like TV or movie mom. She's
But
gone.
she lived a good life, right? Like she.
Yeah. Oh, sure
Yeah,
she did.
I mean, we're talking like she was in her 70s, right?
I think it's 71.
Yeah, it's a good life. I mean, you'd want to have more time, obviously. 71 still seems not young, but for that last part of the time,
You've got
part,
less
right?
in front than you had.
Yeah.
Back behind. So
Yeah. So that's more of a celebration of a life as opposed to a tragic passing. You know what I mean, right? Like they all suck. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to lie of anything, but
yeah, she was.
Oh
in
yeah,
Beetlejuice.
she was in Beetlejuice too. I forgot about that. Yeah, and like J Rod said, 71's too soon. Yeah, for us,
maybe we need to do a one of our next shows. We'll write our living will.
I already had to do that crap.
On air
I'm not
here.
doing that on here. It takes a long time, and you got to sit there and talk to them, and they're like, "So, when you want to pull the plug," and it's like, "Well, hold on."
Well, we'll talk about the things we own and who we're going to give them to and what we're going to.
I'm not disclosing any of that. It's secret.
What museum we're going to send them off to?
So I missed the talk about the museum guy. So what happened with this poor guy?
Ah, you missed that? That was the best part of the show.
I know that was the beginning part.
Yeah,
right? So,
Dathan went off about John Riggs.
So
I didn't go off. I didn't.
Or
go
John
off.
Hancock,
I was
excuse me.
just explaining I mean, it's the.
He was pissed.
He's God. Jesus Christ, my God!
What did he do?
All I have to do is hit this button right here, and I'm gone, and that's it. And that's all I gotta do. Anyway, well, Limited Run Games is owned by Embracer Group now, and so John Hancock is the guy who lives up in the Pacific Northwest, has complete collections of I think probably 40 or 50 different systems.
Okay, complete.
Yes, complete
in box. Wow.
In
okay.
box, yeah, that's complete. And so he's selling 60% of it to Embracer Group, which I was kind of shocked by. I think a lot of people were like, Embracer Group, huh? Really?
But his story was that he was doing all this and he was going to create a museum of these things, like a nonprofit museum for people to pay and come visit and look at the games in the boxes.
That's what I think the plan was.
Yeah, he would have had so many people wanting to go see that museum.
Like 5? Is that the over-under on that?
And then
I mean, I don't want to be mean, but it just seems.
I guess he had a council of kings decided who was going to figure out like what to do with the museum, like where to like a group of people that were like in charge of trying to find where to the museum to go and all this stuff, and which I thought that was kind of didn't think that was necessary. So I made the commitment 20 minutes ago that my Council of Kings for my museum is going to be the panel and everybody in the chat for today who's on there. So
Okay.
everybody gets to be on the Council of Kings
For when you make the music.
Yes, you all get to be the
Dathan,
Kings.
I did say John Riggs earlier. Are you a fan of John Riggs on YouTube?
I don't know John Riggs.
He's that big ginger guy.
Do I?
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm
That is also part of the Metal Jesus Rock group or whatever.
I'm sure I've seen him. Do you see? Am I on there? Hold on.
Your video cut out when you're getting to the good stuff here.
Dathan said, "I've got one button, and then I'm gone." And he showed you that's the truth. No. He's got one button and he's gone. He's had it with your crap.
I'm so excited! I'm so excited!
I'm so scared.
Oh, he turned it off. He heard the.
Yep.
Anyway. Oh, there he is. Is he back?
Am I back?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Were you excited?
I told him you were living up to your promise of I've got one button and I'm out.
No. John Riggs is the cereal guy. He has a cereal collection.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm talking about.
I'm sure I'm not the best with names. I'm sure I have. If he's the Pacific, does he live up in Pacific Northwest?
Yeah, he lives in like Spokane or something.
I'm sure he's been to countless conventions and stuff that I've been to.
Sure. We're just name dropping today.
I guess so.
Let the chips fall where they may.
But,
very interesting. So he
apparently
thought
Meatball
people...
Saucy doesn't like Riggs. Says Riggs suck ass. So I'll get that.
Oh yeah. He does not like his cereal collection.
They were rivals in high school.
Yeah. I think that it's interesting that somebody would think. I mean, I guess I'm just so far away from this audience that people would want to go to a venue to look at collections of games in their boxes.
That was kind of my point I had earlier too. Is like, why would you go see a museum? I want to go see, when I want to go to a museum, I want to see things that are rare, like I would never be able to see out in the wild or like in my normal life, like a big dinosaur T-Rex skeleton. Like I'm not gonna have that. Okay, yeah. Once you've seen it, you've seen too much. But like a video game collection, if we go to PRGE or any of these conventions, we're gonna see a ton of these games there. Where if I want to buy any of these games myself, I can go on eBay right now. If there's something I really want, I can get. Like it's impressive that he has all of it at once. But number one, I would have never done that. Number two, it's I don't know what my second point is now, but like it's just it's not something you put in a museum. It's just
it would work. So next level pinball museum, so to speak, is probably the best way to do it. If you're going to have all those boxes, you have them up on the wall, but you have to have stuff there for people to do and play games.
Sure.
But just going in, that would be like somebody having a bunch of movie posters and being like, hey, I've opened up a museum here, a movie poster.
I mean,
Come look at these.
I always thought that next level was a little. I love the place, so it's hard for me to talk trash. But
they have an amazing lunchbox collection. I think they have the biggest lunchbox collection in the world.
At Ground Control, or I mean not Ground Control, sorry, but at Next Level.
Yeah.
What I was going to say was I always thought it was a little disingenuous that they called it a museum.
At
the end of the day, it's an arcade. Like Ground Control didn't go that pretentious, right? They were like, this is Ground Control. And they had a lot of cool stuff when they first opened. It was pretty, for our area, you know, not really seen, right? And I know the guy who started it, and he had all of those games that he had collected over time, right? Back when we weren't able to do this as easily. So, and he didn't go that far. Now, is it a museum? Sure. And I do like what they do, where they do make an attempt to explain the historical significance of the game. That helps lend to that it's a museum thing. But at the end of the day, it's a place for us to go and play a lot of games, and it's a cool environment. It's a great deal. It's neat that way. And if it wasn't a quote unquote museum, it probably would be more expensive, I guess, maybe. Although I don't think it's that cheap to go. It's still, you know, it kind of is what it is. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I get kind of tired of everybody trying to, back to our Scotch thing, you know, add this level of pretension to everything when it's just a really cool arcade.
No, you know, yeah, exactly. I don't want to piss anyone's cornflakes, and if you really enjoy something, if you really enjoy having comic books and whatever you like to collect, go for it. And you want to share it with the world, more power to you. And it's all about, you know, connecting with other people and talking to Keyboard Chris. That's what it's all about.
I mean, then again, an art museum is a little stupid that way too. You do just show up and look at people's paintings and move on to the next one. You're not doing anything hands-on.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I guess that in a way it's like, okay, so one man's art, you know, is another.
We all have different dreams, and if you do whatever you want in this life.
I just don't think, though, that how you could be a grounded person and think like, man, I'm going to get a lot of traffic to this thing. People are just going to come from all over to see these video games in their boxes.
Yeah. That you can't play.
Yeah. It's strange that you would think that would cause that would draw people.
I want to know how long it would take him to play every video game in his collection. Like,
that's always my question. One of the
5 minutes
I asked
each
you,
game.
Nathan, was if you had beat all of the games that you owned. You know, like that to me was interesting.
That's a no.
That or not, right?
Yeah, often museums lose funding, get in trouble, shut down. Things are sold off to the 100 bidders, so there's no guarantee that your collection is seen the way you'd like indefinitely. And also my point too, like video games aren't going to last forever. Like, you know, there's disc burn.
They will if they're in a museum.
What are you going to hermetically seal every game and like put it so no one can touch them also? And
yeah, why not? You know, I'm going to eventually do that with my hand.
Your only hands.
The only hands is going to become the hand model to the hand museum.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Any final thoughts, you guys? We're at 2 hours. Thank you, everyone, for being in the chat tonight. I don't know. I know it was kind of a slow week. Like, there wasn't too much going on, but I appreciate you guys.
Well, we could have spent an hour talking about my eye.
Yeah.
We spent an hour talking about football.
I put a picture in there of Chris's eye.
We spent an hour talking about football tonight.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. That's what it reminded me of, was that episode of South Park when they were getting the pink eye. And all the kids are getting pink eye. Then Cartman got it, and he was all mad because he was like the one kid making fun of everybody that didn't get pink eye, right? And then he gets it. He's like, you got pink eye.
Have you ever had pink eye? It sucks.
You know, I think I have, but not bacterial pink eye, because you can get it virally as well, right? Just any infection in your eye can do it. So I think I've had the viral, not the bacterial.
I had it maybe 10 years ago. Yeah, I thought it was like, I've never had a baby come out of me or anything, but I thought it was very painful.
You know, the weirdest, the strangest illness that I got being an adult was getting chickenpox at the age of 27.
Oh yeah, I bet.
That was weird. like because I just hadn't had it as a kid, and so I was at the gym or something and picked it up from somebody with shingles. And so yeah, and I like they were freaked out. So it was during the time, to where the terrorism alert stuff was going pretty high. Like there was the anthrax being mailed around and everything at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I go into the doctor and I'm like, I think I got chicken pox. And they're like, and they came in like all suited up and like they like took a long rod and like lifted up my shirt to look like they wouldn't touch me or anything, right? And then the doctor goes, okay, I'll be back. And then he left and another doctor came in and he was all suited up. And then he brought in a thing and they were just standing there looking at me and they're like, okay, we think this and this and this, right? And then they leave and I'm sitting there for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes just in this room. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? I think I got the chicken pox. I've never had this before, And then they come in and they go, well, you definitely have a pox. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, we don't think it's camel pox. And we don't think it's definitely not smallpox. And I was like, I didn't think those things were on the table. What are you talking about? And they're like, well, right now we have to be very careful. We're reporting this to the CDC, but it does look like it's just chicken pox. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, this is a dark show, guys. I'm sorry.
So sure enough, the CDC called me. Like, so then all of a sudden I start running a high fever and like I'm sick. I'm like racked out in bed with it. And because, getting it when you're older sucks. And the CDC calls and they're like, so tell us about your travel history and all that. So I had to go through the whole thing. It was a big deal. And then I got over it in 5 days and I was fine. No monkeypox.
We need to leave on an inspiring note because it's been very morbid.
You're the one who's like, hey, who's dying first?
What's that? What was that? What was that website we went to last week where we were taking bets on certain things?
What?
We were taking bets on random prop bets last week on whatever we could put in the chat on that website. Who's gonna die first and put $100 wager. So it's gonna be a sad day when one of us goes, but hey, someone's gonna make some money.
No. It's my wife with the life insurance policy.
That's like Dathan's. It's Dathan's betting when he was betting on the Seahawks. Like he bet money on the Rams to win.
That is true. So, you did. You bet money on the Rams to win.
That's the same concept.
I forgot about that. Oh, it wasn't too bad of an
idea. How much
idea.
money did you put down, Dathan?
It was like $10.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like a lot more than that. I didn't sell off half my collection and donate.
What was it going to pay? It was probably
you were going to donate to a museum.
10 to win 13.
No, I think the payout
10 to win 14.
I did it in a parlay, so I think the payout would have been like. I think I hit 4 out of the 5 legs, and the only leg I didn't hit on it was the Rams winning. I think it was like no, like $85 or something like that.
Yeah. Because you parlayed it out. Okay.
I parlayed it with I think three or four other things.
Yeah, 3 or 4 other prop bets. Well, that's it is what it is.
Yep.
I'm happy they made it. So now you got that. It's better to see them make it than to win.
Hey, how about this? Before we go, can you guys give something, say something inspirational to your fans tonight? So let's leave on a uplifting note. Do you have anything?
Being a homeowner sucks.
Well, I want something positive, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Have you? Come on, Chris.
I'm gonna go see the new Sam Raimi movie tomorrow night. Send help.
Jesus Christ, my God!
Wait, is that got released today, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna go
and
check.
It's a horror film, or is it not?
I'm pretty sure it's a horror film because it's supposed to be Rachel McAdams is like I don't know if she's supposed to be a secretary or like an accountant or something, and then Dylan O'Brien is like the Nepo baby who's brought in to like run the company by his dad, and he decides to be like a complete a-hole. And then they're playing that they're on crash lands on an island, and she's like surviving, and he wants to get off the island, but she doesn't.
Yeah, it didn't look like a typical. I was wondering if it was more simple plan Sam Raimi sort of thing, or if it was going to be more, Evil Dead
Yeah,
sort of thing, right? And it looks like neither.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting because it is supposed to be a horror movie, so I'll see.
Oh, it is supposed to be a horror. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see how that one goes, and then on Sunday I'm going to see Iron Lung. That YouTuber Markiplier. It's his first feature.
His first film, yeah.
So we'll see. Went last year and saw Shelly Oaks, which was done by another YouTuber, it was a pretty decent horror movie.
Oh, okay. John Doe Juggalo, woot woot, likes in hell.
Yeah, so
ICP for life. Woot woot.
Yeah.
All right.
There's some good movies coming out later this year.
There are some good movies. So stay alive for the good movies this year, right, Dathan?
Yes, stay alive.
That's all you got? Stay alive?
Stay alive. I mean, just remember this, is that if someone ever comes to you and tells you that you need to be more motivated in life about anything, just tell them that every one of those dead bodies that's on Mount Everest right now was once a highly motivated person. So maybe just calm down a little bit and scale it back. So just kind of keep that in mind going forward.
Jesus Christ, my God.
Rest in peace to people on Mount Everest, but maybe just
maybe you don't think there's like one person up there on Mount Everest who like kind of half-assed it?
I doubt it.
I bet there was at least one.
I doubt it.
Not to get on Mount Everest. Come on.
No, they were highly motivated. So
how about this?
Just calm down.
How about this? This ties into your thing. Eleanor Roosevelt used to say at the Thanksgiving dinner, "With a new day comes new strengths and new thoughts."
I like that.
There you go. There's your motivation.
There you go.
There's your inspirational quote. I don't know what those new strengths are going to be tomorrow. I know that there will be new thoughts. But at some point, the line comes with there maybe starts here when you're younger with the new strengths, and then, kind of plateaus at some point. It's a slow growth, but,
I think we've all plateaued in that. Yeah, we're doing hopefully the slow decline. Keyboard Chris is having he's having a little steeper slide tonight, but
I would actually say that for me there comes what I deal with is a dip, and then it gets better. It goes up. So without the dips, you can't go up. So that's the good part about the dips, right?
Let's stay in good health this year and eat good and
everyone's fine. We're all fine.
Just fine.
We're all fine.
Everybody's fine. It's true.
Here you go. Here's a quote from Tiger Woods. Don't get bitter, get better.
That quote's awful.
It's terrible.
What an ugly thing to say.
Tiger Woods is the most bland person ever when he talks.
The dream is dead.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
It was motivational.
There you go. Meatball's got a good one too.
Meatball's got it. He knows what's up.
Yeah.
All right. My iPad has.
See, he's got that button. He used it again.
He gone. All right. Let's leave it. Thank you guys, everyone in the chat. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Let's leave with this motivational message from a famous actor. Does that sound good?
Die Hard.
No.
Is not a Christmas.
See, and this is what's happened is because he says that. That's why he's got the issues he has right now.
Dathan used the button twice.
No, my iPad. Did you guys not hear me when I said my iPad had 1%?
Yeah, and then you cut out.
My iPad is, and then you use the button.
Yes, that was it. So
it was classic. It was a good walk off.
Yeah, on the phone now. Yes.
Yeah.
Ryan, remember this? Remember this bad boy right here?
Oh
yeah, look at that.
There he is.
Does it still work?
Yeah, of course it does.
Do you not leave your machines plugged in? I'm curious. Do you guys not leave? Ryan's isn't on either, actually. So you don't.
No, I'm not a true gamer. Like if you go see those other YouTubers, like that have their home arcade, you always got them on. You got to show off that you're a real gamer. Like I don't
think they
turn
turn
them
it on just before their stream, or are they always on? Okay,
ask,
they do.
Okay. Ask Corner. Ask Danny when he comes back on. Ask him what he does.
Okay. I'm
curious
because
I have two. I have two more that are over here that I don't turn these on either. That are over
really.
Here.
So how hard is it to turn them on? Because here's the deal, Dathan. If
it's
they
just
weren't
the button
on,
right there, just on off.
Oh, it's okay. So you don't have to plug it in and unplug it.
No, you have to do that.
Oh, okay. That's not bad then. I thought that you had to get behind the machine, plug it in, and flip a switch, and then you're up and going.
No, just a switch.
Okay, cool.
That's it.
Wait, let's see the football wall back there.
What's that?
Go Seahawks banner.
Oh,
yeah. You never show off that stuff.
Well, because it's on the other side.
Backyard.
Do
you have a fountain back there? Show us.
Right, hold on.
No.
I just want to look at my eye.
Do you have a walking path that you can take us on?
No, not really a walking path.
Okay.
So there's a lot of helmets up there.
A lot of duck gear with one Seahawks helmet.
Yeah, just one Seahawk helmet.
That would piss off a lot of Seahawks fans because a lot of Seahawks fans are not Duck fans.
Yeah. Well, I can be a Pacific Northwest fan.
Yeah, you can be a Pac Northwest fan. Where's your Beavers from then?
Well, maybe they're a Foul fan.
And you're
Except that, there's no
I
can
Beavers do everything for love.
No Washington State either.
Won't do that.
No UW, none of this. So not really Pac Northwest fan.
No.
Yeah. But what you say is, well, look, I got to pick an NFL team, and it's the closest.
Well, yeah, you got one NFL team, and I got one college team, and
that's all you
one
need.
college team, and that's all I need. One baseball team.
It's plenty of sports to watch with just that.
Who's your hockey team?
The Kraken.
Oh, the Kraken.
Yeah, I mean,
I got the Kraken, the game day puck right here.
Are you a lifelong crackhead?
I mean, I went to the openings. I think it was a few days after they opened the season. I think it was. Maybe.
Okay.
So is the Timber the football team up in Portland, or the soccer team?
Soccer team, yeah. I've been to a few Timbers games. I think I've been to one or two. I think. Yes.
Yeah, I've been to one. It's fun.
They're pretty fun.
Are we gonna go to the WNBA game this year? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's coming up. That's in May, isn't it? May or June?
Yeah. Chris, are you gonna go to a WNBA game by yourself?
No, I don't think I can be caught alone in a WNBA scene.
Why not?
You just never know. I mean, especially with this eye.
Yeah, it might get the pink eye.
They might just pull me out of the stadium and throw me out.
You
of
can
the
get
street.
caught alone at the regular Blazer game, but you can't.
So here's what's
kind
of nuts. Ever since about 40 minutes ago, this eye has just been watering incessantly now. Thanks a lot, Chris. You gave me pink eye through the stream.
This is a digital transmission.
Not good. Who needs?
That's what I was saying. Like, I'm worried for our health tonight. Like, what's going on?
No, we're just getting older. That's all it is.
No, I was outside fixing my security cameras, so that happens.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good night, guys. We're gonna take off. Thanks so much. Go watch some.
Have a good weekend.
Saved by the Bell, Zach Morris's trash videos, and
I forgot about that. I do want to watch another.
Zach Morris's trash. Yeah, that's a great YouTube channel. Go watch it.
The fact that guy just thought to dedicate time to that.
He's
awesome.
really an asshole. He's like really an asshole.
Zach?
Yeah, Zach. Yeah.
Come on, he's a high school kid. What do you want?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to sanction it.
Yeah.
He's trying to go to sleep for